What is up, everybody? Today we are doing some more magic, and to be in particularly correct, we're doing Selesnya encounters in standard, and all this is going to happen on Magic Arena, as you can see. And in addition to this, we have a special day today. I decided to do a small tiny giveaway, so to say. I do have an extra code from the pre-release, and I know a lot of people haven't had a chance to yet attend the pre-releases, so I decided to give my second one away. As far as I'm concerned, and you probably guys know it already, but you can use only one per release code per account. So if you've used one already, you're not going to be able to use another one. But today we're going to give away one code, and all you have to do is you have to comment in chat your favorite set throughout the Magic history. And as soon as you do that, you'll be entered for a giveaway, which we'll do sometime during the stream, as long as we have enough entries. And yeah. So there's that code, and one person will be getting that. So code is on the other side, and I'm gonna reveal it and send it to the person's private chat later on as well. And before we jump into the Magic Arena, this Friday Night Magic was pretty good. I must say I'm pretty impressed. It was a fun playthrough. We actually did a mystery booster draft, which was awesome, I must say. And we had regular core set rewards, and I've actually got a second place as a result, and I was happy with my rewards. We got a foil Rotten Regizor, fancy one with the Planeswalker mark on it. We got a new core set 2021 Stormwing Entity, also a nice card. The foils are really hard to show on the camera, but is what it is. And a promo foil Eliminate, nice card, yeah. And in one of my core 2021 packs, we actually got a Garruk, a borderless foil promo, very pretty one, and I'm actually liking this one a lot. Yeah, and then the rest were pretty awesome rewards too. You can check out the Twitter account. I actually posted all the rewards that I got from the packs that were meaningful, and I think had some value to those. But I was also excited to actually trade for a Scavenger News. That was an instant trade. I do have 2 or 3 Scoozes already and paper cards, and this one is actually a pretty one, and I specifically wanted a non-foil, because I tend to play with non-foils only in real life. And I've got this pretty alternate art non-foil Scavenger News from the new core set 2021. Very nice one. This has probably made me really happy. One person opened it, and I asked him, do you want to trade? And he was like, yeah. And it's cheap right now too if you want to pick those up. They're pretty, they are slightly different art, and they are sort of borderless and have different shade to it on the sides. So there's that. And today we were playing Selesnya Scales. And if you at any time need a refresher on how to jump into giveaway, you can always do an exclamation point giveaway in chat. And I'm gonna do it right now. I should bring the Nightboard response with the specific giveaway that's happening today. And later on we're gonna do a draw. Not sure how we're gonna do it yet, haven't done it before, but we'll do it today sometime. So stay tuned during the stream, and it's gonna be a random moment when this is gonna happen. But as long as your entry is in, you should be entered. Alrighty, so Selesnya Scales, no changes from the list that we were running last week. I think the Feudal Resistance in this list is super awesome. I have played a couple games in between the streams, and there were a couple with pretty good shutdowns on the Catavan deck just with the Feudal Resistance. As soon as you play the Feudal Resistance, the Catavan deck just surrenders, because they play the Claim Your Firstborn, and as a result you play the Feudal Resistance and their whole plan goes to plummet. So that's awesome. And we were putting in another Temple of Plenty to make it 4. Not the greatest choice, but it's better than running just the basics, because we need to have that second color available for the Conclave Mentor. So down the plains, up a Temple of Plenty, and everything else stays the same so far. I do like Loxodons here, I do like the Scourge, I am playing with 2 Ozlets, and I leave 1 Light of Hope just in case I need to. I don't really know. There's nothing really better to run. I could run another Ozlet, but this, in case of Reclamation, we can always have it. Although I think this deck still deals with Reclamation even without it pretty good, because it's super aggressive. And sideboard doesn't really matter. I had it when I tested out the Vivian, but Vivian is not as good in this list. It just feels like a bad gear to battle most of the time. Okay, so that's the list. We're gonna jump straight into standard ranked, and right now we are Platinum 2. And we are 2 wins in, so we need 4 more to go to Plat 1. Cool. Let's jump into the game. Hope everyone was doing okay over the weekend and for the whole week. Cool. So we are starting with the Ozlet, Selfless Savior, and a couple of X spells. And we have 2 Temple of Plenties. Very slow hand. Opponent is going first. I guess we're gonna keep it. That's a Plains into Alseid. Alright. We'll start with the Temple of Plenty. There is the Conclave Mentor, which we'll keep on top. And we can play it next turn. There's a second Plains. Sentinel's Eyes. We're playing Aura's deck. Taking 2 here. Alright. Let's play the Plains, play the Conclave Mentor. Pass the turn. Feels bad not to have the Selfless Savior on the field already. And I'm hoping he doesn't have removal. Banishing Lights. He's gonna banish our Mentor right now. Okie dokie. Taking 2 again. There's a Forest. We could play Wildwood Scourge right now. And a Selfless Savior, I guess. Which means we'll still be taking at least 2. But we need to play stuff. And if we get a Light of Hope, we can always kill this and get our Mentor back. Alright, so 1. Play the Selfless Savior. Pass the turn. There we have Lurus. And a Healer's Hawk. It's gonna be attack for 2, which we'll have to take. No blocks. And we got a Forest. Okay. So we'll grab the... I do have a need of playing Serpent right now. I can block the Hawk. I can block the Alseid. But I want to grow my Scourges here as well. So we will play the Stonecold Serpent for 2. Which is gonna give our Scourges more counters, and we'll pass. Opponent has 1 card in hand. Banishing Light number 2. That's gonna be the Stone Cold Serpent. That makes sense. Okay. Having Lurus on the field means that I don't want to block it yet. And I'll just take it. I was hoping it was not going to be a land. Play the Temple, see what's on top. That's another land. A lot of lands. Let's play the Azalet. We'll pass the turn. And opponent is also drawing lands. Combat. And we will be blocking here. And I actually want this to die, so that I can place my counters on Azalet and later on Savior. For now we just need to survive in order to get over his head. He can play one of them from a graveyard, but not both. And he's not playing any of them. That was 3 lands in a row. Not nice. Place it on a Savior. Scourge is gonna get one too. And no attacks, we'll pass. There's the Archon, and I'll see it. I need something big right now. That's a 4th or even 5th land in a row. Well, that's plenty of lands. And we're gonna be 4, 5, 6. Attack, attack, block, block, take 6. We're at 3. Finishes off with flyers. We are pretty much done here. Not having a Stone Coil and amount of lifelink, he's at 33. Cannot really do much about it here. In addition to us drawing a ton of lands. That was around 4 or 5 lands in a row, considering I did scribe 1 land from the top to the bottom as well. Well, that happens. There is always a good luck and a bad luck in Magic. Alright, Pelt Collector, and a Savior. We'll keep this one. For the Temple, we could play both Collectors on turn 1 and 2, and then hopefully Temple into a Mentor. We also got a Stone Cold Serpent. Want to play Jeskai. And yet another Temple. Let's play one more Pelt Collector and a Savior. And attack for 1. It's more important at this point to actually play Savior rather than Temple. I do want to have that protection just in case, but the opponent is playing a Teferi, which for now is not a big issue. He can bounce now, and it's not a big deal. Temple Garden. Play the temple now. There's the Scourge, which could be nice if we hold on to the Serpent. Let's go to combat, attack him and Teferi. Make sure Teferi is gone. Next turn we could play a Scourge for 1 and a Serpent for 2. There's a Narset.
I know 88 ways to defeat you. Pick one, but thoughtfully.
Let's see what he gets with that. Another Narset. There's our Scourge. Go ahead and play a Forest into a 1/1 Scourge into a 2/2 Serpent, which will grow the Scourge to a pretty big amount. Nice. And now we can attack. We'll attack like this. To make sure he doesn't get another trigger with the Narset before playing another one. Interplanar Beacon. So we are playing against Planeswalker deck. There is Elspeth Conquers Death. Okay. Seems decent. Played. Yeah, that's what I thought. The opponent didn't realize that these are not CMC 3 or more. And that was just an empty play. It didn't really do anything. All of our things are less than 2 CMC. In that particular case, I think all of them were less than 1 or less. Because even the Scourge is considered a 1 drop. Alright, so far a win and a loss. Not bad. Okay, so we got a Stonecold Serpent, a Light of Hope, Ozolith, Feudal Resistance, and a Pride Malkin. I would like to replace the Light of Hope with something else here, potentially. And, like a Palette Collector. But having just a Stonecoil and a Pride Malkin as creatures is pretty bad in this case, so we'll put it down on the bottom. Not a good hand either. I'll mulligan another one. And we're gonna be stuck with this one for now. So we'll drop a Temple of Plenty and a Temple of Plenty on the bottom. We'll start with the Temple of Plenty. Light of Hope down on the bottom. Right now I need to draw some threats. We're playing against, for now, this is Dimir. And we'll start with a Wildwood Scourge for 1. There's a Plains, which I'm happy to play the Pride Mountain here. And attack for 2. Cry. Okay. Let's play the Savior and pass. Atris. Oh, both of these hurt us a lot. Don't even know which one hurts us even more. Okay. I have to pass here. Double Surge is not a great draw here. There's Nicol Bolas. This is ugly. Planeswalker Tribal. So Nicol Ball is down to 2, 3, and you're gonna see Chanra right now, Liliana. Okay. Well, that's not good. Well, we were behind already, and mulligan down to 5 was the unluckiest mulligan I've seen so far. In order to save time for more matches, I think it's okay to go to the next one. This deck is like another influential 1-drop, like a Pelt Collector. In Pioneer we have an Experiment 1, and here unfortunately we only have Pelt Collector, and we played Dog. We'll keep. It's a reluctant keep. Double feed might not be the best thing to keep. Unless this is gonna be a Keto deck. Just not. Okay, Invigorating Surge. Not bad. I'll go ahead and attack him for 1. We'll play safe. For now. There's a Sailor. And no blocks. He's gonna block. Alright, we'll get protection from blue. Alright, so let's play a Plains. Have both of these open just in case, and attack for 2. I'll pass. Temple of Mystery. Seems decent. And our turn. Got a Temple of Plants which we'll play right now. Need another Feat of Resistance. I'll actually keep it on top. We have a single creature, but who knows? Get away with a win here. You never know. I will end the turn here. Pass 2 attackers. Doesn't play anything, and it's our turn. Okay, so now we can play a Plains, and we can go ahead and attack him for 2. I will have an ability to play both of these if I need to. Down to 14. Cycles Shark Typhoon for 1. Do I want to try to Surge right now? No. Too soon. Green Pool taps. Plays nothing else. And it's our turn. Definitely has a counter spell in hand. Thus, I don't want to play the Serpent yet. Borderland. We'll just go ahead and attack him for now. Takes the 2. Let's see, we want to play the Temple Garden. Pay life for it. And it's going to be Stone Coil for 4. Which is probably going to get countered. And I could be okay with that here. It's a Mystical Dispute. I was thinking to cast it for 3. Just because I had a fear of this. But I actually thought he might have a 4-drop creature that counters the spell when it enters the battlefield. Oh well. This Pulp Collector is gonna go far, I guess. I'm expecting something like a bounce effect. Nissa.
Through this land, we are all connected.
Okay.
Beware of the ground you walk on.
Attack for 4. Sure. So now that he's tapped out, we can actually do stuff. We play this, that's gonna be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And we can play the Selfless Savior here. Maybe on an end step. And what I want to do here is kill the Nissa. Which I should be able to do. You're gonna see a block. Invigorating Surge is gonna bring it to 4 counters. That's gonna be a 5/5 trample. 2 goes through to Nissa. Do I want to keep a feat in my hand? Or we play a feat. And I go to 2, Invigorating Surge 3, 6, 7, 7, deals 4 to Nissa. Guess we're gonna do feat. That's gonna be pro blue, pro green, whatever. This is colorless as far as I know. Alright, Invigorating Surge. Okay, should have played this first. I forgot about the Lofty Denial. A Lofty Denial, a new annoying stupid card.
Behold, nature's true power.
Okay, that's gonna happen. And that's the land. Yep, I'm done. That was my fault. Didn't think about the Lofty Denial. Plus he had 3 mana if I'm not mistaken there, so that might as well have been the Mystic Dispute. Because he had 1 mana open and no, he didn't. It was only 2 mana. Because everything else was tapped. Yep. That happens. Temple, Plains, Stone Cold, Proud Malkin. I do like the Ozolith in this case. Guess we'll keep. And it's gonna be a 2/2 Serpent. No. Probably it's gonna be a Ozolith into a 3/3 Serpent into a Pride Malkin into a Pride Malkin. We'll see. Start with the Temple. The Savior. I'm gonna keep it on top. Health Collector. Temple. On about. Play the Savior. Pass the turn. Archive Troll. That's a nice card. Even in our mix. Let's go with the Forest into a Stone Cold for 3. Hopefully that's gonna stop him from attacking for a little bit. Well, it should, ideally. Unless he has some sort of removal. Next turn we play a Plains, we play an Azalit and Pride Malkin. A Gem Razor. Okay. I'll take 2 here. Play the Pride Malkin. Do we want to attack for 4? This is gonna grow next turn. Still gonna attack. There's a chance I might be able to close in the game if we draw the Surge, Invigorating Surge. Not with Vivian though.
I love everything from deer to dinosaurs.
Not being fast enough. I need more speed with this deck, and I'm not drawing the Path Collectors.
We're gonna tear you
Kills the Pride Malkin. Okay. Attack for 7. We got a feat. Start with a Pride Malkin. Don't necessarily need to put it on the Serpent. I do want to kill this today, so Malkin is gonna get a counter. We gotta attack with a Serpent here. And pass the turn. We take the 5, will be down to 4. Ooh, 6. That's gotta be something huge. Yorvo. And a Lovestruck Beast. That's annoying. We gotta block. Pro green. We're at 3. And it's a land. Well, of course, why not? We all like lands, right? I do like lands. It's a fantastic card to draw, a land. A land is always awesome. A land is great. A land is always nice. Everybody loves lands. So there's an update with the schedule that I would like everyone to know about, whether you're watching on the YouTube or on Twitch. I will be adjusting the schedule a little bit. next week's coming, since we are entering the next phases in New York, and more places have been opened up. The schools and the jobs have been open again. So I gotta adjust my schedule. We're gonna be moving the streams to a further time, so be on the lookout for that. I will update the time schedule on the Twitch, and we'll post an update on the Twitter as well. And mainly the update is gonna be just moving from a 5 p.m. to probably a 7 or 8. But that's still to come. I gotta think about exactly if we're gonna be keeping the same days or not. But I think we're gonna be sticking with the same days. So Wednesday, Thursday, and a Sunday. No change to the Sunday though. Mainly Wednesday and a Thursday. What do we want to play right now? Scourge for 1. Pass the turn. So we are seeing the Barkai Troll again. And it's gonna be a 2-2 attacking us again. Or Paradise Druid, okay. Attack for 2, no blocks. There's another Invigorating Surge. Got a Feat of Resistance too. Guess we'll pass here actually. There's a Pelt Collector number 2. The Ozolot. And the Barkai Troll. Okay. Combat. Attackers. Attack for 3. Surge on a Pelt Collector seems nice, and at the same time a dumb idea here, because it's gonna die, and it's gonna trade, which is not something I'm looking for. A Feat of Resistance doesn't help at all, but an Invigorating Surge on the Scourge is a different option. That's gonna bring it to a 4-4. And I'm gonna roll with that. Okay. A Serpent for 2 here, I guess, or a 4. Let's play a Serpent for 2. It's gonna go to 6. And we could attack here as well. Which means next turn we're gonna be taking quite some damage. But with an Invigorating Surge, this could be a kill sooner or later. Is he double blocking? No way. No way. We'll play a Feat on the Stonecold Serpent. Nice. Yes, he's gonna get this 5 counters on Ozolot. All I care about, but he has only a Paradise Druid right now in the field, and we have a 7/7, 2/2, and a 3/3. Stonecold Serpent. Okay. Pretty sure we're gonna kill that next turn. Temple of Plenty. Let's see what we got on top. A Temple of Plenty? No. A Combat. Attack with everything. Blocks the Scourge. We'll go to 16 on Scourge. Alright, 9 counters on the Ozolot. Still not 16 counters. That's gonna be a 14/14 Stone Cold Serpent. There's that. He's gotta block this Scourge here, though. That's a good game. He has to block with one creature every single time. Otherwise, he's gonna lose. He should have left this open. This way, he would have blocked with that and capped the Serpent. But oh well. That matchup seems to be going both ways. Depends who's going first. And as long as we have a Pulp Collector, we can race with it. Seems like that deck has Pulp Collector every single time. Nice. No green source. Nice. These temples seem to show up the most often. This is one of the reasons why I don't like the randomizer of MTGA. It looks at two hands, compares them, and gives you the better one, so it thinks that the Temple of Plenty is the better one majority of the time. When it's not. Stone Cold Serpent. Stone Cold Serpent. I guess we'll keep. One of you goes on the bottom. Start with the temple. Sure. Swamp. Gutter Bones. We are playing against an annoying Catavan deck, and we don't have what we need. Take the one, the two. A full Eidolon and a Knight. Maybe it's not a Catavan deck. There's a second Savior. Don't want to see him here anymore. Scourge into Savior or Serpent. Guess a Savior. Pass the turn. Want to get a 3/3 Serpent next turn, or a 4/4 if we draw land. Dead weight. And play around that. Awesome. Take it away. I hate black. Have to do this so this doesn't get a counter, and at least we can try to survive somehow. We'll pass the turn now. Gonna see this attack with the potential to pump, and we're gonna have to take that. Down to 12. Yeah, another Heightful Eidolon. A3. Seems quite dead today. I'd sell freebooter number 2. And attack for 2. We can become a 5. What did that touch? Gonna see a bump. That's gonna be 2 for 1. I hate this card. Okay. Enclave Mentor. No attacks. Demonic Embrace. Well, that's gonna have to go through. And the draws don't like me today at all. So we'll take another 4. Otherwise he's drawn 2 cards. Knight of the Ebon Legion, Gutter Bones. This is just ugly. And a Rankle. This deck is lacking a lot of card draw. I know we are focused on aggro here, but it would be nice to have at least some form of a card draw, and we are not having that. It seems like that's the reason why we're losing most of the time. Opponents usually just outdraw us. Have to block like this. We have to double block this guy, I guess. And we have to block this. And we still take 3. But we get 2 back from the Mentor. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, sure. And it's done. Very unlucky. Very unlucky. Gotta get a good hand. We're not getting that. Mono black matchup is devastating. Absolutely. Especially the mono black aggro matchup, like the one we saw just now. I think it's the worst matchup in Pioneer for the beater skills, and looks like it's pretty bad here too. There's Temples of Plenty showing up all the time. It's just annoying to see them. Three in a row. I want to land, but I don't want that kind of land. Just gonna die. And we're already behind, just because we play temples. That's ridiculous. What if I play it's gonna get shocked? Play two of these, maybe even both get shocked. Never keep double temple. I hate temples. Honestly, we could even try playing without temples. It could be super bad, but we'll see. We will see. I guess mono red, I don't want to play this first. Double castle. Heal you, bro. I just had two temples. A box. And a forest is nice. Play the Pelt Collector, play the Selfless Savior. Attack for 1. Double protection for the Pelt Collector, which allows us to pretty easily play the Pride Malcolm next turn. Okay. Could be risky here doing this. The opponent's stuck with 2 lands, so I might try my best to attack him as soon as possible. Now we have a blocker. Okay. What did he expect would happen? That I wouldn't sacrifice it? Alright, you can see the deck list on your right if you're interested. With the stream deck, if you're watching on the YouTube, you can scroll back on a video to see the actual deck list, and we just switched out to drop into 4 temples for the sake of including 3 more forests and 1 more plains. Terrible hand. I cannot go fast with this one. Guess a little bit better. Now this is the moment where I would actually like a temple, but I guess we're not getting one. There's another mono-red matchup. That's gonna get shocked 110%. Okay. He just denied me all the life gain I could have gotten here. Scourge for 1. Serpent for 1. A lot of lands. Not something we want to see in a deck like this. But none of our creatures are dying this turn. That's a good sign. Let's play the Belt Collector. Pride Malkin. Be careful what I put the counter on. Gonna get a counter, it's gonna go to 4. This is gonna be a 2. Guess a Pride Malkin. No attacks. Shock's gonna kill this Scourge. Plays Annex instead. So there is an Embercleave in his hand, I'm assuming. It's one way to win. Attacks with both. Okay. There's the Embercleave. And there's another land. Why not? It's an awesome choice. When you're playing Magic, most important thing is the lands, right? It's so hard to show off the deck when all you get is a land. So I think I want to have some, at least a little bit of removal. And that little bit of removal is going to come in a form of a... What's the name of it? Conclave Tribunal. Just one, I guess. or two. Gonna quickly modify the list for you on the Stream Decker so you can see exactly what we are doing here. 10, 8, drop the temple, drop the lights, put in 2 tribunal. Okay, all updated. If you don't see it, you should just refresh and you're gonna be able to see it. Okay, so keep single creature. Let's go. Let's see how this does. Health collector, much better. What else we got here? We can play Feet next turn or a Surge. Like opponent is passing to us. Not bad. Let's see if we can go to combat. Let's play the Pop Collector. And the turn. Growth Spiral. Swear if this is gonna be a board wipe. They got Triumph. Opponent's playing Sultai and Rampant Horde. Okay. I need a big creature. Guess that works. Down to 10. If anything, we're gonna be saving the Scourge. Although if he has the Exile board wipe, that's gonna be pretty bad. Up to 13. And a Fable Passage. Cannot play the Ur out of the graveyard yet. It's a good sign for us. Keeps ramping. This could be lethal next turn. It should be lethal next turn. 5. Or we move this to 6. No. It's better to pump this thing all the way. 5, 10, 14. Yeah, this should be lethal. Good game. That was nice. One really didn't do much other than ramping, and that worked pretty slow for him. So next week the banned and restricted update is coming in, so we're gonna wait for that. And on the stream on Wednesday, which is probably gonna happen at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are gonna do some MTGO. Okay, well, it's not that bad. Guess we can keep this and try it out. Not going first kind of hurts. Paradise Druid. Temple Garden is great here. Combat. Attack for 1. Seems good. Let's play the Serpent. Okay, so hopefully it's not gonna get killed, bounced, or whatever. This is fine. The opponent is ramping. A lot of people ramp nowadays. No attacks. Okay, Conclave Mentor, a little bit late to the party. Do I need this to come in untapped? Not really. Alright, going tapped. Let's play the Conclave Mentor. I can't really attack past the Great Horn here, so we're just gonna have to pass and hope that it's not gonna get removed. But next turn, if everything stays on their spots, we can play the Feudal Resistance, which is gonna be able to go through the Great Horn. Opponent is playing Simic, Mutate. Shamrazer. Gonna lose our Serpent. And I'm assuming that goes on top, so it's 4-4. Okay. Works. That works. And a Grazer. I got a Wildwood Scourge. No land though. Let's go ahead and attack. Blocks with the Grazer, blocks with a Polywalk Symbiote. Guess I'll feed on the Mentor. What is it, a blue? Just so he doesn't draw this card. We don't want him to loot here. Hopefully next turn we draw a land. I want a land now. I was afraid of that. That's gonna give him some value. It's 3 triggers. A land. Beast and then a land. Wow, 4 triggers. Sick. 1 on top. Okay. Okay. What was that? You just stopped it? Nice. Invigorating Surge. Let's go to combat and attack. Blocks with this only. So we'll play just the Wildwood Scourge here. Since it's gonna come in with 3. Didn't want to do it on my first main since I was going to Feudal Resistance to kill the Parcel Beast. Oh well. That's why I need some removal here. And 4 triggers. It's ugly. Eugene. That's Eugene. Oh, that's sick. Eugene can clear our side of the board. Yeah, nice job. Great, great magic skills. Awesome. Just for the cases like this, you definitely need some kind of removal. If opponent's not gonna block with his suspicious statics, he's just gonna infinite value every freaking turn. And that means he's getting at least 3-4 permanents right away in the battlefield. And permanents like Eugene are gonna win him the game, no matter what we do. I don't understand what these hands are. Absolutely don't understand it. Bad hands. Today is not fun. Very bad hands here. Pretty hard to play like that. Down to 2 cards. Okay, so now we gotta play Forest and pray that he's playing top lands. Wildwood Scourge. Not bad. Down to 16 pass. That's a lot of cards in hand. Hanged Executioner. Okay. Play with Ocelot. Not gonna attack with these two, might as well tap the Conclave Tribunal and exile the Executioner here. Okay. Attack for 3. Down to 13. Four colors. Winota. Nice. Did you get a bomb? They're gonna bomb me down right now. Kenrith. Okay. That's a bomb. That's not a bomb. That's something that should have been in my open hand. No attacks. Well, the Winota standard. Bastards Lieutenant. Okay. Down to 8. Guess we'll pass. I think that's lethal. If he gives him trample with the Kenrith, that should be lethal. In addition to a drop from Winota. Yeah. Well done, dude. Well done. Not gonna lie. Sick. I don't know, the deck doesn't like us today. Terrible. Even though I'm mulligan and aggressive 2 down to 5. Getting mediocre hands that are not really doing anything. It's not a bad hand. But again, that's depends on what we're playing against. If this is mono red, it's gonna get burnt right away. What did I say? Should have played the top line. That's alright. I was gonna play Serpent first for 2 to make sure that I have a blocker for his hasty guys. He's gonna Bone Crush a giant. Uh-huh. Okay. Next time we're gonna get a 4/4 Serpent. I believe Feeder Resistance is gonna do some work here. 3/4. We're gonna see the giant coming right now. It's gonna be a burn spell. A giant. Okay. Generated Loxodon, huh? That's not bad. This is gonna be Serpent for 1 or not. Okay. Attack for 4. I'll take it. Could bring him down to half his life total. Robber and a 10-3 Dodger. Doesn't really want any of those. Okay. It's actually alright. We got a Plains. Could attack for 8 here. And if we draw Invigorating Surge, that could be protection from red, Invigorating Surge. This could be a quick game, could be a quick game that we lose. Either or. That's a bad block. That's a little bit better. Okay. So you lose the Dodger. Your Robber is not gonna proc for you. This can potentially deal 10 damage if he has the Embercleave. There's a Robber of the Witch. And a Robber of the Witch. It's 8 damage coming at us. Okay. I'll light up the stage. Steamkin. I got a Savior. We can hold on. I'm assuming he doesn't have the Embercleave, otherwise he would have used it by now. But instead he decides to play all his creatures out, which is smart. And no attacks. Interesting. Scourge for 3. For 2. Yeah. Pass the turn. We are essentially playing with fire here. If he draws a Embercleave, we're dead. Also not to forget that he has Castle Embereth on the field, which is gonna pump his creatures for him. Okay. It's a main step. Boulder Rush. There's the huge attack coming in. Blockers. So you take 2 down to 4, and 2 of our creatures are gonna survive. Or we take 4, and 3 of our creatures are gonna survive, whereas 3 of his is gonna die. And pump this to a 5. Still not quite enough, right? Okay. So go to damage. Okay. We will sack this to protect this. And we will feed of resistance on this to give it protection from red. We're still gonna lose that though. Which is bad, but there's hope. And that hope is gone. I was hoping to get an invigorating surge. That would bring it to 6, 12, and that would be exactly 16. Or a hope for a creature at least. That didn't happen. So, there's that. Well, that's what we have so far. Anyways, there's the standard for you. A lot of decks that haven't seen otherwise, not considering the mono red. Mono red, of course, is everywhere all the time. But I didn't see any entries for the giveaway, so we're gonna do it differently. I'm gonna give you more time. I'm gonna make this giveaway until the next Sunday. And all you have to do, you're gonna have to comment on the video that's gonna be posted on YouTube, this specific stream video, and you have to comment the same thing. Just comment what was your favorite set throughout the Magic history, and then I will take a look at the comments and I'll put them into a random number generator and it will generate a single winner. And then I'll message you on YouTube with your code. So there is that, and hopefully you guys enjoyed what you've seen today. I didn't really enjoy it. There was a lot of matches where we just had terrible hands and had to mulligan down to 5. This deck needs better lands. It's just not suited to be a aggressive deck. It's not quite there. Although we can experiment with it, we can try out different things. I'm still not satisfied fully with how it matches up against the aggressive lists. So next Wednesday at 7, for now, we'll be doing a stream of MTGO, and probably going to be a Pioneer. And when we play that Pioneer stream, I don't think we're going to do League yet. I want to see what Band and Restricle list comes and brings us before I decide what we're doing. So we're going to wait for that, and next week we'll see what's going to happen. So once again, if you're interested in an arena code, all you have to do is comment on YouTube, and you can find the YouTube channel down below if you're on Twitch, and you gotta comment your favorite set throughout the Magic history, and you're gonna be entered into a giveaway. Alright, thanks a lot for everyone who was watching. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you next week. Take care, guys.